Rose glances out the window and seems to glimpse something that resembles Laura as she apologizes to him for the quarrel. Holly requests that she buy Jackson something for his birthday. Later, as she passes Carl's bedroom, she notices him sitting in bed and grinning like Laura. He keeps telling her she's going to die while she speaks to him. The orderlies calm him down as she makes a help request. Rose then contacts Dr. Morgan Desai, her boss, who seems concerned about her mental health and grants her a paid week off. She is surprised that evening when the security alarm suddenly sounds. When she silences the alarm, she discovers that her house's back door is wide open. The phone rings out of nowhere, and a woman answers and says she is calling from the security agency. She questions Rose, but it turns out that it is a malignant creature that is taunting her. The phone rings once again as she instructs Rose to turn around. She is astonished when she sees this. Later, she hears some unusual voices in Laura's recording as she listens to it. She hears her name when she turns up the volume and listens to it again, and when she hears it again to be sure, Laura is hunting her, which makes her fearful. When Trevor hears her screaming and sees Rose clutching the knife, he is horrified. He commands her to put down the knife. The following day, Rose meets with Dr. Madeline, her therapist, to talk about her situation. When Madeline suggests that her mother's death may be the cause of her feeling stuck, she inquires as to whether she still holds herself accountable. Rose explains to her that she has been hearing and seeing things ever since Laura's tragedy. Madeline queries what she has been hearing and seeing. Rose responds by stating that she has been seeing Laura. Madeline claims Laura's event brought on a previous anxiety attack. Rose travels to Jackson's birthday celebration over the weekend. Jackson accepts roses, which are meant to resemble a toy train when it is time to give out gifts. Jackson discovers Mustache's body when he opens the box instead. Everyone panics, and when Rose notices it, she is surprised and then attempts to reassure everyone that she did not cause this. During this, she notices that one of the other mothers seems to be displaying the nasty grin of the invisible thing. She then falls backward against a glass table, injuring both of her arms severely. She is brought to the hospital for medical care. As he discovers about her, Morgan visits her and advises her to take a break. She informs Trevor that a bad spirit is attempting to threaten her as they make their way home. Although she apologizes to him, Trevor backtracks on his statement that she has lost her mind. He claims she killed Mustache on purpose. She conducts a research on laptop about Laura's deceased professor at night. She perceives an indistinct sound chanting her name at this time. She recognizes the voice as being her mother's. She goes to sleep after turning out the light. Rose then contacts Professor Gabrielle's wife Victoria, who informs her that Gabrielle had allegedly claimed to have had visions of something pursuing him. One morning, she claims, the police called to inform her of her husband's unexpected passing. If her husband has ever told her about the visions he had, Rose asks the woman. He leads Rose to a room with a wall covered with strange drawings. Victoria demonstrates the artwork and narrates what her husband observed. She goes on to tell that ever since the day he saw a woman kill herself, her husband has been experiencing these images. Victoria reacts angrily and orders Rose to leave her house when Rose presents her with a similar situation. Rose then makes a call to Joel and requests assistance. She requests his assistance in locating Gabrielle's earlier activities. He discovers that the lady who killed herself in front of Gabrielle was Angela and that she did so by tearing out her eyes. When they inquire about Angela's past, they learn that she, too, witnessed a suicide that was captured on a security camera at a petrol station. The man in the video was grinning uncomfortably. Rose notices that Trevor has phoned Madeline for a house call session as she enters her home. Trevor's behavior enrages Rose, who ends her relationship with him.